Danny boy, now the time has come for a huge singles match. It's going to be ASF versus Alex Arsenal. Both of these guys, you got to know and you got to think that whoever wins this will definitely be in line for a future PPW title shot. Both of these guys are talented. Both of these guys have similar but contrasting styles at the same time.
Yeah, man. I mean, these are two rising stars in the state of Texas. They've had big 2019, big 2020, looking to have an even bigger 2021 here at Poodle Pinche Wrestling. And, man, it's a great contest. I mean, on the near side, we have ASF. They call him Dulce Niño Español, the sweet Hispanic boy from Laredo. And he's a phenomenal athlete at 24 years of age. On the outside corner is Alex Arsenal. This guy is built incredibly well. I mean, he's a personal trainer, and it showcases in his body type. But this is a great matchup, and again, you are totally right in the way you frame this. I think the winner of this match really set themselves up as possibly, maybe even the first challenger of whoever wins the triple threat of tonight's main event to crown the first ever PPW World Heavyweight Champion. You
got to look at the size difference, Danny boy. Bulletproof Alex Arsenal has power, but don't be fooled. The guy can go up in the air also.
Yeah, he's incredibly athletic, and he's so well-rounded, as is ASF. I know ASF is smaller, and he can do so many amazing things, as you can see on his YouTube channel. You also have ASF on YouTube. But he's also well-versed in technical wrestling, and a big reason why is because of his training with not only the Laredo Kid in the early parts of his career, but also with Daga and Tessa Blanchard more recently.
Alex Arsenal was also fortunate enough to train in Mexico with Pantera and Ultimo Guerrero.
Yep, and he was a Texas Wrestling Academy graduate, as he has the side headlock locked in on ASF. And both these guys are incredibly driven, incredibly young as professional wrestlers, and they've already had success across the state of Texas. I mean, Arsenal, who has a side headlock locked in, is currently the Galactic Pro Intergate champion, and ASF, nice basketball there, has won gold in LWA, Lucha Brutal, even Wrestling Revolution. A phenomenal sequence here between these two guys. ASF with a nice arm drag and a sweet kip up from the sweet Hispanic boy.
Now we're seeing ASF rely on the speed, which is his main arsenal. But Alex Arsenal has a large arsenal himself. He's going to have to rely on the power to ground ASF and not let him get in the sky.
Certainly, I think so. But he whips ASF on the ropes. He goes to the clothesline. ASF ducks. Nice little possible head scissors. No. Look at the core strength from Alex Arsenal to pick up ASF. Shoves him down, and both guys kind of have a moment to come to.
This is the stalemate, Danny boy. This is the stalemate to see how their styles clash and how one in the air, one on the ground and pound, see what it does for them in the ring.
Yep. And I'm quite excited to see what happens here. I mean, this is the first time ever matchup in a singles contest between these two. As they look to possibly lock up once again. No, a roll from ASF and a slide maneuver, maybe getting in the head of Alex Arsenal.
It looks like Alex Arsenal is pretty much just trying to keep up with ASF. Everything he tries to do, ASF has shown that he can do it better.
No, but here's the thing, though. Arsenal thinks he can do it better. That's the thing. And he told us, even though ASF, the smaller individual, more experienced as a luchador, Arsenal believes he can out-lucha ASF. You know how crazy that is? I mean, ASF, spent so much time in Mexico. Alex Arsenal has spent like 500-some days learning Spanish on Duolingo. He thinks he's a better Spanish speaker than ASF.
Even though he's been on Duolingo a long time, to say that you can out-lucha ASF is a strong statement, but we'll have to see what happens, Danny boy.
Yeah, he's been on Duolingo, but you called him a Budo prior. He thought that was a compliment. Anyways, we had both guys locked in with test of strength type position, basically.
Why is he trying to do test of strength with Alex Arsenal? Look, this is what I'm talking about.
Lucha Libre, look at that. Not super smooth, but effective. Arsenal on ASF. Oh my gosh, we got to call him El Hijo de Arsenal now.
That's right. Alex Arsenal showing that he can do it too. Alex Arsenal showing that he can go in the sky just like ASF. And now, again, he's going to rely on the power, but ASF is too fast for him.
Look at that. And so smooth. Look at that chop. Oh my gosh, you got to think that kind of pissed off ASF, and he's showcasing that fury, and he's like, Arsenal, hey buddy, here is how you do it. A nice tornillo, so smooth like water, and he brings him outside of the ring. Ooh, ASF, man.
Alex Arsenal needs a breather. ASF needs to lay off sometimes.
Look, man, nice springboard and a sweet, sweet show of athleticism from ASF as Arsenal's like just trying to grab a seat in the crowd, I think. You got to pay price for a ticket there, Arsenal, buddy. Good pal.
It looks like he's paying the price right now for underplaying ASF's speed.
Yeah, and it's hard. I don't understand why one would do that. Regardless, the speed is on display here. Looking to the corner, a nice roll. ASF has Arsenal in his own corner, up and over, and Inzaguri. Possibly, are we looking for a potential springboard maneuver? Nope, he's caught by Arsenal.
Arsenal's showing that he is just as smart as the other man in the ring, and now clubs to the back, just throwing ASF like he's a ragdoll.
Yeah, Alex Arsenal, man. Looks like he's using the ropes and a sliding kick, and ASF is just brought down on the cold floor again. There's no padding on the exterior. It's super hard, and it's not very fun. Arsenal off the ropes, possibly a dive maneuver. Nope. I've actually never seen Alex do a dive. Not even in a pool. Double axe handle on the back of ASF.
This is the kind of stuff you learned during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, you learn a lot, and it's been a long pandemic, and that would put ASF out if he hits a suplex onto those steel chairs, but he doesn't do it. Oh, man. I think Arsenal was messing with the fans there. I think he just told them to get out of your seats to pretend like he was going to do a cool move, and he didn't do it. Like what a sick and twisted individual. You know?
He's not here for them. He's here for himself. He needs to get in line for a title shot. And you got to think that the winner of this will definitely be in line. The main thing is, though, he wants to win. He's not doing this for the fans. He didn't do a fancy dive move, and he didn't do...
Dude, Alex Arsenal is so self-absorbed. When he fills out like an emergency contact, he puts himself, right? He puts himself. His Instagram is just nonstop.
Who better to call, Danny boy?
Well, no one if you're dead. You know, you can't call yourself if you're in an accident, you know. But like Arsenal, the dude, every picture on his Instagram is him shirtless or him at the gym. Like, congratulations, you work out, man. Get over yourself. As, nice little wheelbarrow into possibly a bulldog. No, a backdrop. I gotta tell you what, I guess if you're that good at wrestling, maybe you should be into yourself.
Exactly. Look how intelligent he was. He almost went down for a bulldog, and he knew to shift the weight of his body to hit the back suplex on ASF.
And that's got to take the wind out of you if you're ASF, but he's still maintaining enough oxygen in his chest to get the kick out. The match continues, and man, it's a hot back and forth contest between these two. Again, you got to think Josh the Mosh has to be watching what's happening inside the ring in terms of determining the new contender.
Alex Arsenal trying to gain some dominance. Everything he's been throwing at ASF has an answer for it.
He does. I mean, this is a guy in ASF who's been a lifelong professional wrestling fan. I was listening to In the Pit with Josh the Mosh, a great show on Facebook. You got to check out the podcast. And ASF talked about as a kid, bro. By the way, his uncle was a wrestler, but as a kid, at his birthday party, I swear to God, he said they had AAA mini luchadors at his birthday party. I hope they didn't use them as like a piñata, but I think they were just there. I don't know if they were wrestling.
Probably confused them for a piñata, but also you got to think about ASF and the way he trained. There's a long post about the way he trained and the fact that maybe the quality wasn't great, but it taught him a lot about perseverance.
Yeah, the quality was the ring, right? The ring got taken away from him, and he was training in his backyard, basically without a ring, a makeshift thing with pallets they got in the back of a store. And the way he trained, I mean, the philosophy is simple. Make no excuses. Work your tail off, and you'll get where you want to be. And he was able to get here, and I think the sky's the limit. Again, that environment, there were nails sticking out, and they pierced the skin throughout, and that's the type of stuff that molded him. And it's put him in a position now where he's in a situation here where things are not going well against a top-level wrestler, D, but he can kind of go into that reserve and hopefully utilize that to battle back.
Well, he needs to battle back because Alex Arsenal is an all-around performer. We already saw the lucha style from Alex Arsenal, and the man is strong, the man is big, and he's much, much bigger than ASF manipulate his body whatever way he wants because he has that weight advantage.
Yeah, he's able to just deadlift essentially ASF no matter how he wants it. But he's down, and ASF off the bottom. Could be a. Looks like a
tarantula. But what is this?
Like a hybrid version of the tarantula we've seen out of Tajiri. Creative submission on Alex Arsenal. Obviously, he can only hold on to that for a short count because it is on the ropes, but slick submission from ASF.
Alex Arsenal able to stop all that speed and maintain the pace that he wants. God, what a clip to the back.
Yeah, man. I go back to that submission. It was so interesting. And, also kind of a part of Lucha's style. I know when you think Lucha, you think of fast, you think of quick movement, but also you see a lot of creative submission maneuvers, and that was quite a creative pull from ASF on Arsenal.
Looks like Alex Arsenal is getting a little frustrated with the amount of speed that his opponent is showing, getting one over on him, and now you don't want that frustration to mess up your focus on winning the match.
Yeah, nice vertical suplex by Arsenal. You're right. Arsenal's kind of grabbed the keys here of this car and is trying to slow it down. And for him, Alex Arsenal, that vertical suplex, kind of the base of that attack is on the head and the neck, and that ties into his finishing maneuver, which is called the Dragon Dagger. It's a reverse DDT elbow drop, but currently he gets hit with the chin breaker and a shot to the midsection. A nice little combination.
This is the speed that ASF always shows. And look at this.
Kip up. Huge head kick. Oof. Nice little one knee code breaker.
Alex Arsenal kicks out, stays alive. It's going to take a lot more than that to put away the arsenal of Alex.
Yeah, dude, ASF, he showcased his Hispanic drip with that combination that he calls the Hispanic drip. He's on the second rope, though, and could be possibly a head scissors. It is just that. Arsenal is now on the outside, and this is where Antonio San Francisco could be taken to the air. Boom, kick to the midsection. We could be seeing a springboard, something like that. Sweet. I think it's like a tornado on the outside. Beautiful move by ASF, bringing down Alex Arsenal. He got so many rotations on that maneuver. Arsenal crawling away from ASF, trying to avoid pain.
Now ASF knows to use speed to cut the base of Alex Arsenal. Also trying to ground him. Take away his legs, take away his core. You take away a lot of strength from Alex Arsenal.
ASF was on the chair and he meets the forearm from Alex. I talked about the Dragon Dagger for ASF. One of the ways he's been winning matches is with one of the most amazing moves I've seen. It's like a backflip into a German suplex. I hope we get to see it. But oh my gosh, couldn't he go for a suplex? No. ASF survives for now. He survives for now, but he could be going for one. Nope. He's on the apron, D. Another kick. And now he's on the second. This is high-risk territory. High moonsault on the outside. And he brings down Arsenal. Wow.
What a move. What a beautiful moonsault performed by ASF. But you got to think, if Alex would have gotten whatever he was trying to do, that would have shown the lengths he would have gone to just to win this match.
That risk was riskier than shortened GameStop stock. He goes for the pin, too. The risk did not pay off in terms of getting the win here, but I think it has in terms of stifling the offense of Alex Arsenal.
The damage has been done. Alex Arsenal is down. ASF now going to the top rope, but now Alex Arsenal is already getting back up.
Still, though, don't discount the things that ASF can do, even with Arsenal's in that position. And it looks like a crossbody, but he's caught.
Again, it's the weight. It's the weight difference. It's the size difference. Now Alex Arsenal.
We calls that the Event Horizon, and he hits it on ASF 2.
I thought that was it.
I thought it was too. Usually when he hits the Event Horizon, he'll put away opponents. And for him, he's got to think, all right, I hit the Event Horizon. I'm going to remove the elbow pad. I'm going to go for the Dragon Dagger, the reverse DDT into the elbow drop. I've yet to see anyone kick out of a clean Dragon Dagger. And he's grabbing the head of ASF, man. He's looking to employ it.
He has no.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
And the knee to the face.
That's pure core strength from ASF to do that. Wow. Sweet head scissors and a sweet, sweet move back up. Boom, back elbow. He could be going for La Baquina.
Where's he getting this energy?
I don't know, man. He could be going for La Baquina off the ropes. La Baquina! Bicycle kick in the corner. Arsenal's rocked.
That might be it.
Kick out!
Kick out!
Kick out! Arsenal survives. A lot on the line. One of these guys is going to get the win, I think, here in PPW. One of these guys wants to be the first challenger for the PPW World Heavyweight Championship. This isn't a number one contenders match, but this is a high-profile singles match between two great wrestlers. A big forearm from Arsenal.
These guys have to throw at each other.
Everything, including the kitchen sink here in the Knights of Columbus Hall in Kingsville, Texas. And he's picking him up possibly for another event horizon. Possibly for another, if he hits it, big time issues. No.
Oh no.
Dragon Dagger.
His own Dragon Dagger.
Nope.
Counter. And there it is. That's got to be it.
But he's
look at the ring awareness from ASF.
Shoves him in the ring. And look at this. Back elbow. Shot to the midsection. Enziguri. He's going for the backflip German suplex like a work of art. No. A counter into the pinfall submission. He beats him. Antonio San Francisco beats Alex Arsenal. That beautiful, sweet Hispanic boy. Boy, that's got to feel sweet for ASF.
I want to say it's an upset, but ASF threw everything he had to Alex Arsenal, and he always kept up with him. Alex Arsenal tried to maintain dominance, tried to even establish dominance, but ASF always had an answer for whatever was in Alex's arsenal.
That's got to be such a great feeling to win a huge, high-profile singles match here at Poodle Pinche Wrestling. ASF, man, he's like magic on PPW shows, bro. We saw at the Drive-Ins and Dive show, he won the GCWA Rising Stars Championship. And here at New Year Mayhem, he beats Alex Arsenal.
And you got to think, all the frustration built up from trying to establish dominance on ASF could have been the catalyst for this loss. Alex Arsenal tried and tried and tried to get the upper hand on ASF, but ASF came out victorious